you can.
Perfect. 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 Perfect.
Yo, what's up, guys? I am Thomas, Dope as Yola, whatever you want to call me. This is the Dope as Usual podcast. I'm here with my co-host, Marty O'Neill.
What's up, guys?
What's up? That's calm. What's up, guys? How you doing? Today's episode, I'm very excited. I'm gonna dive straight into this, guys. This is the Milk episode. How you doing, man?
What's the deal, bro? I'm good, bro. How you doing?
man? For sure. Thank you for being here.
Oh, yeah, off top.
First off, we've been talking for about half an hour, guys. We've just been getting set up because you were actually early and better than being on time. Like I said, we've had many guests just... Bro, I'm 2 hours late. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, I feel bad, but like you said, like, no, I don't be late to stuff. I'll be early. Appreciate that. But with that being said, we've been talking and talking and talking. So I want to get right into what I was talking before I forget about it. YouTube, you're about to hit 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
You're like, I saw this morning. You're right there, like a couple nights away, it looks like, right?
Yeah, I'm right around the corner.
Yeah, it's dope, dude. So for everyone out there, just explain what you do. As a YouTuber, what is your style of videos, or what would you say, like, no, this is what I do bulk of, and sometimes I'll do that? Because there's people out there that YouTube is a real career, man.
Yeah.
You're paying your bills off it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have to go to work no more.
Yeah, exactly. It is work. It's like, oh, I'm going to roll a blunt. What am I going to talk about today?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have to go clock. I don't have to go to nobody else's job. I'm working for me. But YouTube, I do reactions. What type of reactions? I kind of started off, I wasn't even doing reactions at first. I was just doing little topics, talking about gang stuff, or just talking about how I grew up and different shit like that. And then people started like making videos on me, saying stuff like, oh, who is this guy? He's not from LA, he's fake, or some shit like this. So that's how the reaction video started, because I started basically reacting to their videos, but I would just do my intro, put the little clip of the video that they talking about, and then talk after, until I learned how to like
simultaneously.
Yeah, do the reaction. So I just started off like that, and then it just went from there with the reactions.
And for everyone out there that's like, no, it takes so much to be a YouTuber. Like, you just said you were doing it off Obama phone.
Yeah, it wasn't even an Obama phone. It's like a life alert. Like, if you get your grandma or your old mother, and if she fall, she could have this phone to call the people to come.
How'd you get it?
It was in my drawer. It was in, I don't know. I think it was maybe my girl mother's or something. I don't know, but I just got it one day, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna record off of it. And I was working too at the same time, like a real job.
Where at?
The last job was Hotel Figueroa. I had opened that on Olympic and Fig.
No shit.
Yeah, I was one of the first employees, the first group.
No way.
Yeah.
All right, so you're actually working out there, getting it, not just, this YouTube's not working, I just need like donations from you guys. I can't stand that shit. You're still doing YouTube while working because it doesn't work.
No, I was working first. Like, I didn't know what YouTube was.
That's what I meant. Like, you're still working because it's like, because most people are like, no, I need donations.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I'm a streamer.
Nah.
Like, no.
Nah, I was still working.
Graveyard shit, bro.
50, 60 hours a week.
Oh, you're working.
Yeah.
Nice. What did you do there?
Restaurant. I was a porter supervisor. So I started off as a dishwasher in there. That was the easiest part to get in. But they was paying good. Then like 5 months later, I became like the porter supervisor. So that was just like the lead dishwasher. I put the produce away, receive all the products, make sure they're doing
what I used to do.
Make sure they're doing their job and shit like that. So I was getting cool money, but I was working. And then every day I go home, I start doing the YouTube. Yeah.
See, if you really like something, you'll, like I said, I was working at U-Haul, how many places, just because I couldn't sell weed no more, because I started doing content. Like, I'm gonna get my door kicked in doing this content with all these packs.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to explain to you.
Yeah.
So it's good to hear that, man. Wait, how old are you?
I'm 29.
Oh, okay. So you see, you're not a little kid, man. So you have that work ethic in you. And I'm not saying all little kids are lazy. I'm just saying you probably have some younger cousins, but yo, get up. What are you doing?
Do something.
Do something. That's how I feel too.
Yeah.
So you started doing YouTube off this Life Alert phone, which is the craziest shit I ever heard. And you started doing reaction videos. And it got popular enough to where people started reacting to you. Yeah.
Like, when I got into YouTube because, like, when I be at work or when I get home, I'll be smoking. And I found out what YouTube was. I didn't even know what it was before 2017. That's crazy, but I really was never like on YouTube or nothing. I was outside and, just doing shit like that. So I found out what YouTube was, and I started watching videos and spare time watching different stuff. Then I start seeing these videos talking about LA, just talking about different shit. They didn't know what they was talking about. So that kind of gave me the idea, like, do YouTube. But then I'm like, nah. Because then I don't want to get in front of no camera and be talking. Because that's just how I grew up. Like, I kind of was in the streets.
There's no pictures ever.
Yeah, but then I was like, nah. Because people rap. It's rappers and shit like this. And I'm like, so when I did it, it wasn't really too many people like doing what I was doing in LA already. I mean, it was like DJ Ghost, but I really didn't know who he was. But he already been out probably 4 years before I even started. So it wasn't really nobody in the lane that I was in. Yeah, and they just started popping, kind of.
Okay, so you say you're from here. Where are you from exactly in LA?
Los Angeles, South Central.
South Central. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a thing I like to do real quick. I thought of this question once and I went, I'm going to ask all the guests this question. So you're 29 right now. Your 16-year-old self, are you going to beat the shit out of him or he's going to fuck you up? Because 16-year-old self of me would beat the shit out of me today. Buff ass fool. That's like a question I always thought, would your younger self beat your ass? That's just a question like, all right, maybe I need to get back to the gym. Like when I ask that, people go, fuck.
He probably wouldn't beat my ass, but he probably would do something else.
Oh, okay. No. I'm talking about just a fist fight, man. Could you imagine, like, my younger self shot me?
It's a good indicator to know, like, how you're doing.
Yeah,
and,
no,
like,
it is. Like, physically. Fuck, I go back to the gym. 16-year-old me? I was just 12.
I know.
You know? But no, it's just a gauge, man. I love that question. It's a gauge of, like, usually people are like, fuck no, I'll beat the shit out of that kid. And that's when you know, like, all right, you got your shit together.
Yeah.
That kid was different.
The kid was different. All right. So you grew up in obviously South Central. I watched some. This is how this all went down. You talked to Marty. Marty talked to me, and I'm like, wait, I've seen this fool before. Where?
Yeah.
And then you show me, go, oh, another interview. That's where I seen him.
Yeah.
And then I looked at a couple of your videos, and obviously you didn't grow up in the suburbs.
No.
So I'm from Merced. I don't know if you know where Merced is. It's the fucking ghetto of the Central Valley. It's gangland. Merced by Fresno.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The little shit towns,
shit like that.
It's more up north. It's between
Victorville, shit like that.
Like Stockton.
Oh, so you've been up there? But
I know what it is.
Yeah, that's past me. We're the dead center of California. It's nothing but meth and gangs, bro. Okay. So you grew up in gangland too. I grew up in gang. I'm already grew up in the shitty part of Buffalo. So I remember, but since you grew up in a tough environment, and I know you remember, what was the first time you ever got in a fight? How did it go down? How old were you?
The first real fight I got into.
Real fight.
I was probably like 12 years old. And
oh, what time is it? We can smoke a joint now.
Yeah.
We always wait a little bit so we're in trouble.
I was 12 years old and I had just met these people. I moved to 53rd and Dinker and I was on a bike and I was on the pegs, like riding with somebody on a bike. And I had another peg in my hand and I was trying to throw it to the yard where my homie lived at. But it was somebody standing right there, and the peg ended up hitting him in his head. Somebody that lived across the street, like kind of like my friend.
Damn, you gunned it?
Yeah. So then we ended up having a fight right there.
Was he your age?
Yeah, he was my age.
Oh, okay. I'd fight you too. You hit me with a peg?
To him, you.
No, yeah. Of course. He probably think I did it on purpose, maybe, but I really didn't.
Yeah, of course.
And I had other fight. Like right after that, I had a fight with my friend over a bike. Over like because
you're BMXing fights over here.
We used to like strip bikes and shit. Like just when we was younger, take the tires off, learn how to put the brakes back on, do different shit. So I think I messed up on his bike. Now he was bigger than me with size, so that one was kind of crazy. I think I ended up biting him.
What the hell? How old were you?
I was 12.
So that's your homie, and you guys fought to the fight to the point you had to bite his ass?
Yeah, he was big. He was on top of me. And his mama was like, "Don't keep going, keep going." So I was like, "No, you gotta your big ass off and be."
She cheered him on.
Yeah.
Were you in someone's front yard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it, man. It's like someone's mom's there.
Just did a drive-by pegging on him.
Drive-by pegging. Damn, that sounds like a different category.
Yeah.
But no, your story was always interesting to me when I started watching your channel because I grew up like. My brother was adopted. We grew up like white man can't jump style and shit. Like me and him the whole time, like brothers. People looking at us crazy when we call each other brothers and shit. Like, and you're the only story I've ever heard that grew up like that, like adopted deep in the hood and shit. And come out and tell your story and be you. Like very, very super unique. Like,
yeah. I got adopted at 7 days old. To a black family. Well, to a black mother.
You got adopted? Wait,
yeah.
was it a friend of the family, or she just went to the orphanage?
Nah,
I want this white baby.
No, she was already like doing foster. She was like a foster mother.
Cool,
like
man.
she had 4 kids already. Then she started becoming a foster mother. But when she got us, she didn't want to do the foster kids no more. She just wanted to adopt me. So she adopted me at 7 days old, and she adopted my brother at 14 days old. This not my brother, like biological brother, but she adopted another boy 7 days after me.
Wow.
So we grew up as brothers.
I was 7 days old. Obviously, you're a week apart. I'm burnt. I was like, what's the age difference?
No. I think it's an age difference, maybe like a year.
Yeah.
This is just when she got us.
It happened to be.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's your little brother.
Yeah. I
Six.
think he's like maybe a year younger than me.
So how many siblings did you have then?
Well, she already had 4 kids. They was already older. I think her oldest son was maybe 30 something.
Holy
maybe
shit.
20 something at the time, because my sisters and them was already grown. They was already in their 20s.
Oh, so she's just like 11 ass.
Her biological
more
kids are already grown. Yeah, you see these houses kind of often. Like
That's
I grew
cool
up
as
around one of
hell.
those houses.
Shit.
So she was a foster brother at first, but she said when she got before she got us, she just didn't want to do the foster kids shit no more. She just wanted to adopt kids.
Yeah.
Cause I guess she was getting too attached to the kids, and then they gotta go back. That's like a crazy thing.
My little brother was all in that system. Like
Yeah, I
his
wasn't
whole
never in
life.
foster care. I got adopted, so I got their last name and everything.
Oh wow. So
At
this
the hospital.
This is straight up your whole family, your whole life.
Yeah, I think my mother, she had kids too, by my biological mother. I ended up finding who she was later on down maybe when I was like 23.
Holy shit.
Yeah, from a Facebook message.
She hit you up?
Not me, it was somebody, I think it was my brother, the other adopted brother. I think she hit him up, and you know how it'd be messages in the request. And I think he seen it for a minute, but he just never told me. Then one day he told me.
How did he know it was her?
He probably knew it was her.
Holy shit, bro. Did you ever meet her?
Yeah, I met her.
Just chilling? Cool?
Yeah, so my mother was a heroin addict. She was on heroin, I think. So I got took from her where she had me, but she already had kids too. She had
other brothers and sisters?
no my biological mother. She had kids too before me. I was like the baby. So she had a son that was already he dead. He got killed when I was probably baby. I didn't even know him, but he got killed like after he did juvenile life or some shit. And she had 2 twin daughters. So she had 3 kids, 4 with me. But I got took at the hospital.
Damn, that's a fucking horrible thing to have other kids and have one of your kids just be taken forever.
What about the sisters?
No, they was with her. See, I don't know if she was that bad. Like, I don't know if she was that bad on heroin when she had them. Or maybe she was just dabbling.
Tested positive when you came out.
Yeah, or she was just too far gone or some shit like that. I really don't know. Like, I really don't fuck with her like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but you did meet her though.
Yeah, I met her.
Okay,
I think I took her to my birthday, or I told them to come to my birthday dinner or some shit like that at Teo.
Where did she live in LA this whole time?
Yeah, I think they was in Riverside when I met them. Yeah.
What about your sisters? They still there too?
Yeah. My sister's, and it's crazy because I think I didn't see my sister before and didn't even know that was my sister.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
At like
crazy.
a party or some shit?
Yeah, I think she lived around the area where I was at. Yeah.
Wow, that's a trip, bro. That's a fucking movie scene right there.
But she grew up with your mom?
Mm-hmm.
Did she know about you? They know that you guys were
they
gone?
knew who I was. Because I'm pretty sure, I think I remember seeing them before, maybe when I was like young. And I always had the people like my sisters and from the adopted family. They used to always be like, you like your mom and them Dottie. But I never knew who the fuck this lady was. But I think I met them probably when I was like 5 or 4, maybe. I remember something like that. But no,
they didn't tell you like this is your biological family.
No, they said it. Oh. My mama, she was trying to make me go like with them, like to be with them for some hours or something. But I didn't want to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
They're strangers.
I met my grandmother, well, the biological grandmother, and she was older than long sleeve shirts at the time, so I'm pretty sure she did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think she was like a school teacher or something.
Just slid that into a real serious conversation.
I had never heard that expression in my life.
I used to rock the fuck out of long sleeve
I
tees.
love that shit. That was all like some real shit, like older long sleeve shirts. Like, dude, you had no expression when you said it, so I was like, wait. Yeah. Oh, I like that. That's a good saying. Where'd you learn that from? What old man gave you that one?
I heard it somewhere. I don't know.
There's some old man.
That's why I grew up around old people, but I mean, yeah, like I was never around them. I just grew up as the only white kid in a black family from birth, pretty much.
That must not been easy at school, man.
Well, I mean, like at first when I was a kid, I really didn't even know the difference at first.
Oh no, I'm saying because people are ignorant as fuck. And once you get to an age,
yeah, but when I got to middle school, I mean elementary and shit, I was in the school was probably like a white area. It was Loyola Elementary. It was by the airport, LAX. I don't think it's there no more. I think they tore it down to expand the airport. But I was there for like 2 years. I was a bad kid at the same time too. But yeah, when I started going to the schools in the black areas, it was different, but it was regular though. It wasn't really like nothing.
No, I'm just saying because I grew up in the Mexican area. As a Mexican kid, don't speak Spanish. My grandma's a Jewish lady. Like I was not. And the poor shit. It was a lot to fucking deal with. It was like, all right, bro. Yeah, I don't speak Spanish. All right, now make fun of me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up was different for me. So I was thinking for you, like.
No, yeah. I mean, I had them the situations where like the people probably try to pick on me or the little white kid, but I was always bad, bro. Like I always leaned towards the streets since an early age. Like, my mother, she was basically single. So I really didn't have a father or no shit like that. So by 12, I was already wanting to go to the streets. 11 and a half, I was already. And then they came from Shreveport, Louisiana. That's where her mothers and them came from. So when they moved out here, they got a house on 79th and Figueroa. That's in the heart of South Central. That's like on a whole road.
Far.
Yeah. So that's where her mother moved in 1965 before the gangbanging event took off. So that's where we used to go every weekend, every day, like to her mama house on 79th and Fig, run around. That's when people used to go to their grandma's house, run around. I don't think people do shit like that no more. But
no. You're talking about the 90s, though.
No, this early 2000s.
Early 2000s.
Yeah, this like early 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
99 too, right? Yeah, like the late 90s.
Guys, it's the holidays. Santa's watching. Last thing you want to be doing is showing up to the Christmas party with an overgrown undercarriage. Manscaped Platinum Package 4.0's got it all for you to polish up that candy cane and toast them walnuts up real nice.
Manscaped has got some of their best-selling products and put them all inside of the Platinum Package. Christmas is coming up. Buy this for your significant other, your boyfriend, your husband, or your dad. But you know what I'm saying, guys. It could be a perfect gift and a little hint.
The Lawnmower 4.0 body trimmer, the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer coming with that skin-safe advanced technology, protecting your balls, protecting your dick. Both are waterproof. Both got the nice light on them. You're looking real impressive and real festive.
And don't forget, Manscaped has just recently added top-of-the-line shower products. All the Manscaped shower products are sulfate-free, vegan, and they will leave you not dried out. These are hydrating. They're not going to leave you ashy, Larry, chalk dust board right after.
Good times don't stop in the shower. We got the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant. We got the Crop Reviver Ball Toner. Once they touch your sack, they're never going back. Manscaped.com/YOLA. 20% off plus free shipping.
Again, 20% off of anything and everything you buy plus free shipping when you use our code. So that's manscaped.com/YOLA. 20% off plus free shipping on anything.
VPNs are great for protecting your security and privacy by hiding your IP address and encrypting your traffic to keep it secure from cyber attackers.
Are you ready to take your digital security to the next level? NordVPN offers brand new features to the desktop app to make sure you are covered when you are on the internet. Say you're a Bills fan and you live in California and you really want to watch the Bills game, but your cable service provider does not offer it because you don't live on the East Coast. NordVPN will allow you to watch any sporting event, even if it's not in your region. To break it down for you, it'll give you a virtual location as if your VPN was over there so you could watch the game just like normal.
All you have to do is enable it on your NordVPN app. It's protecting you from malicious websites, malware, trackers, intrusive ads that you don't want, even if you're not connected to a VPN server. NordVPN is the price of 1 cup of coffee per month and can be used on up to 6 different devices.
And if you're not already convinced, NordVPN is the world's fastest VPN service. No buffering, no lagging, no stupid circle going up when you're trying to stream. So right now, if you go to NordVPN.com, they have teamed up with a Dope As Usual podcast to bring you guys a really big discount. So when you use our code YOLA, using our code is going to get you a huge discount plus 4 additional months for free. And remember, if you don't like it, it's a 30-day money-back guarantee. They're not here to scam you. They're here to protect you. So damn, growing up like that, damn, adopted at 7 days. That's a different. I don't know.
So I was the only white kid at the baby showers, the parties, the anything, everything.
Mm-hmm. Were you wondering at all, like after you met your mom? Was there other times you saw her? Were you like thinking about it? Was it on your mind?
Don't get me wrong. It was sometimes, probably when I was younger.
Yeah.
Maybe like 10, 9, 11. But
Yeah, just wondering.
Yeah, wondering. But nah, as quick as it came in, it went out. But I'll lie if I say I probably didn't feel no type of way.
Yeah.
Sad,
Yeah.
maybe hurt, or wondering why. Like, why am I adopted or some shit like that?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I didn't grow up with a bad family. I wasn't really like mistreated or no shit like that. So
Yeah, I remember like my brother, the same thing. I told you, he got drunk one time. It all kind of came out like kids just walking around with this, and then it's just on their conscience and shit, you know. And then like it's just different.
yeah, but I had to get over that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't let that shit.
No, for sure, for sure. But it's always like you always feel bad for the little kid. Like when I was talking about, damn, that kid, that sucked. Like, oh, that was me. Fuck.
But
So I get it.
Could at least you didn't end up going to 1,000 foster homes. And
Like it could have been real. It could have been real worse. I could have really had a bad parent. And then you got to think. I start thinking like, damn. So what if it's better that I'm here and not there?
For sure.
Because it could be probably worse.
That's the thing that kind of happened in my situation. Like you might not want to really find out how it could have gone, because there could be a whole fucked up situation.
And then you hearing what they saying, like, oh, when they get drunk, don't be like Dottie, or you gonna be just like your mama or something. So I'm like, Then you start hearing when you get older, like 12, 11, your mom was a crackhead. Because my sisters, them, you know, that's how they are, you know. It sounds fucked up, but yeah, they used to say all type of crazy shit.
Your adopted sister?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, like in Get Rich or Die Trying. Remember the older cousin?
That's why you got no fucking daddy, Marcus.
Yeah, shit like that.
Who's your daddy, Marcus? Damn, don't be bringing me back to Get What You're Not Trying. That's exactly what he says, though, I think. Damn, Marty, don't throw him back on some classic movies right now.
You should have expected that shit. Sorry.
I didn't, but that was good. That was good.
But I mean, we was always in LA, living in LA since I was since I could remember. But at first, the first house I remember, I could vividly remember, was on the east side of LA, Manchester, and maybe Avalon, or it was somewhere over there. It's like a house, cause she always wanted a house. My mama, she always, and this back then the rent was like $2,000, $2,200 in the '90s. So she always had like a house. Then we moved on in Inglewood for like a year. Then we went to like Olympia, and that's like Crenshaw and Vernon. It's like it's Overhill or some what is this shit called? Olympia Drive. It's like View Park or some shit. It's like an area over there with like kind of like upper class. Then we moved to View Park. Then I remember her telling us probably like at 10 or 11, like 10 and a half, if y'all still want all this shit for Christmas and these PlayStation, I think maybe it was 3 at the time. It was PlayStation something, 2 or something. It's like, if y'all want this shit, then we can't live here no more. We gotta
oh shit.
Was she working, or was like having the kids her main like?
Yeah, no, that was probably her main income at that time. She was, because she was already older too at the time.
Oh yeah, you said that, huh? Her kids are 30 something.
Yeah, she was probably, when she adopted us, maybe she had to be already in her late 40s, maybe 50s, probably early 50s, maybe like.
Oh, she was grandma age already. Ready?
So,
Oh wow.
She just kind of let you guys like outside, like off the leash, or was she kind of like in your life trying to keep out of trouble?
No, of course, yeah, no, she was. I was just a bad kid. We wasn't like. Of course, she used to take us to her mama house, so of course I get exposed to the street a little bit more. But it's like my house. I had cousins in prison, you know, my sisters and them baby daddies and it's shit like that. But I didn't have no. She was really on it. Like I had to go to school. All type of shit. Like I get whooped, beat, if I fuck up, all type of shit like that. But yeah, like I guess our income was probably her main income at the time. And then at that time, all my sisters was living in the house with us, the adopted sisters.
Shit.
So we had like a 5-bedroom, and it's all of us in the house. And that stopped in probably like 99. I remember this. My sister moved out to the apartment she in to this day, which is crazy.
Wow, the same spot?
The same apartment. That's wild, right?
I hope she got that rent control.
Nah, yeah, for sure. It's probably something like that.
Ooh, she's paying $1,200 still? That'd be
Probably
sick.
1,000.
Yeah, I got one homie like that that's got a crazy spot out here.
She will not leave.
Won't leave a spot. He's had it for 10 years. Like, dude, it's $1,200 for a 3-bedroom.
You know how low that was, but then we moved to 53rd. Well, before that, like when we left the house, it was 5119 Marvell Drive. I still remember the address. It was a big house. It was crazy over there. Like it wasn't crazy like bad, but it was wild. That's where I started like doing all type of shit. And then when I got to 53rd, but before we moved there, we moved to we stayed with my grandmother for like a month and a half till this like house was ready. My mama got a duplex on 53rd and Dinker. That's like down the street from the Slauson swap meet.
Okay.
Probably like 3 blocks. And And I moved there at like 11 and a half. And that's when the shit got real. Everything.
So do you think, because like my dad was a damn meth head. Oh, well, sorry. Smoked crank a lot. And he wasn't around. No fucking father figures of any kind except my stepdad, which is, all right, it's a long story. My stepdad, my mom was Mexican, but my other side, my grandma's Jewish white lady, right? Mm-hmm. My mom married a straight up white supremacist, go to the prison every weekend, visit his ass, Aryan shit, tatted everywhere, all the bullshit. So that was the only figure in my life, and he was a good one. But we had to visit his ass in prison. And it was a long story. He's white, I'm brown. He's got swastikas and bolts. It's like
He taught you Spanish?
Taught me Spanish. It was the dumbest shit. So do you feel, the reason I say that is because your mom kept you out of the shit. She's telling you got to do this, you got to do that. So did my mom. We went two different routes. How did you turn out to go, I'm going to go fuck around with this street shit? Because I saw it as, I'm going to get my ass shot. I'm going to go to school. Because I was in the same position. You know what I'm saying? Like, strict, I'll get my ass beat.
You had
all
terror
my homies,
of your mom. Your mom was like
would
threatening your life.
Kill me though. Like,
Oh yeah, my mom was the same.
So
she
yeah,
had a
yeah.
machete.
Yeah. Oh shit!
She was turning sideways and all type of shit.
She was black and had a machete.
Yeah,
that's a Mexican thing. I'm surprised to hear the
but
machete.
they was from Shreveport. They was from Louisiana. So
it's a whole different thing.
A whole different ballgame in LA.
Just because when I hear machete, I'm like, big Mexican dude, Samoan dude.
She had a
You know what I'm saying?
She had a machete for sure.
Oh shit! Okay, so your mom's scary too. How did you look at some dudes you're not supposed to chill with and go, nah, that's not what chill with? Because I have those friends and I go, hey, you guys gonna chill? I'm gonna go, but I'll see you tomorrow.
Or was it just not optional if you were gonna be outside?
Because there's always an option, but you're a bitch. I'm like, yeah, call me a bitch. You're gonna go to prison.
Yeah, it's always an option. I mean, I didn't have to hang around. I mean, it started, yeah, because when I moved over there, I was ready for middle school. I went to John Muir.
Okay.
I would catch the Dash. It's the Dash. It's like
bus.
Yeah, it's like not the Metro, but it only go like a short distance, but and circle back. But that's when I used to catch it. It used to be a quarter, so I used to catch the bus to school. Started meeting people, and I don't know, bro. I just always wanted to go fucking around in the streets. I just loved it for some reason, bro.
So what were you, as a kid, what are you doing? Like you said, you're stripping bikes and shit.
Yeah, we was doing all type of shit. Like 11 and a half, we was busting windows, like going for no reason. Just this one, I was like still kind of like a kid, like 10 and a half, 11.
Yeah.
We was stealing bikes. We was going through everybody, the alleys, because they had alleys that's T's like this. So we were just looking through people's yards to take the edgers to make mini bikes.
For the motor?
Yeah. Back then, people used to put... They used to put these things on their tire caps of their cars, like bullets, dices.
Oh, yeah.
We used to just go around everywhere, stealing them off people's cars. It used to be wild. That's when I was like a kid.
That's little kid shit still, yeah.
Yeah, but the people I moved across the street from, who became like my best friends, who I still fuck with to this day, they daddy, this is shit old, so it don't matter, but he used to have a chop shop. So hanging around with him, Tank, I learned we started doing a lot of shit. So that's when the bikes start coming into play.
Oh, you're doing the mini version of like, I'm going to steal a bike and chop it.
Yeah, we learned how to jump gates, run on the walls, hit brick walls, anything like that. We was breaking into elementary schools, really for no reason. Stealing, just stupid shit. Yeah, writing on the walls.
Kid shit still.
Yeah.
Still kind of innocent.
Yeah.
A little bit.
And then 12, it changed. That's when everything really like.
Damn, half a year later it changed?
Yeah, it changed. I was on 53rd and Dinker, bro. I was in the heart of South Central LA. It was there. Anything you wanted to do was there. So I met people going to school. The people that probably live on like a block down. Yeah. He lived right here. So I started meeting these people. We started hanging around. That's when we started smoking together and shit. Then it went from that to us selling weed. I was getting quarter pounds of stress for like 125 maybe.
Damn.
It was some shit like that.
All right.
Get that shit, break it down. That was stress. That's when we was fucking with that.
The shit that you have to break still?
Yeah, it was like
bricks.
like bricks. It was 125 weed, for like a quarter of a pound, bro. It was going though.
For sure it was, Dubs. Fat Dubs.
Then the burglary started happening.
Oh,
the robberies. I remember 12 years old, we hit a house, bro, that we was stupid because we used to sit right in his house at my homie house, and he had a porch that was like fenced in. So you go through a fence, and then it's like another door, but it's like bricked up, but half fenced. So we could sit in there and smoke and just look. So it was these people across the street, and for some reason, we just seen them. We knew their routine. And then one day we went in there. And it was wild because we put on socks. Like, we really did this shit. We had to go around. We couldn't do it on the main street. Like, this is Dinker. So it's like cars coming down. It's just too much shit. And then the police station is probably like 5 miles or something. So maybe they'll come down Dinker or something. You just never know. So we had to go, bro, to the next street, jump a fence, go through somebody's yard, jump another fence, and then go. You know, we was like already on the shit. So we knew how to go through your emergency bar. Open the window, stick our hand in there, pop the emergency window open. And we hit a burglary. That was like 12, I'm not lying. Because I didn't know no better, bro. That's what we was doing. It was different back then. I mean, yeah, that's just what it was. But I never was getting caught for shit. Like, we wasn't really getting caught for shit. We was doing that.
I made you invincible then to yourself.
Selling a little weed. We was having cars. One of the homies, like, all of us have a car. It was
at 12?
12, 13, 14 years old, yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah, we was outside, bro. Like, yeah. Then it just started getting a little wilder, though. Like, shit started getting wild. That's when the gang shit really started coming into play. Because I was already claiming the shit that I'm from. But because of, like, my grandma, like, this were all my sisters and mom and them kind of grew up with the first generation of them people that's over there, like the gang. So I pretty much knew all the older people, the OGs that's OGs right now, like all them. So I was already claiming this shit. But then that's when, you know, shit started happening over there, shootings. It was wild, bro. It was like you couldn't even walk down the street without worrying about, like, somebody pulling up or somebody trying to play with you and say what's up and get you to the car and shoot you. It was wild, bro.
Get you to the car and shoot. Oh, that's the most devious shit I ever heard.
Yeah, it was fun over there. I mean, I learned a lot of shit.
It was fun over. Sorry, I was all thinking bad. It was fun over there, man.
I learned a lot of shit. I mean, yeah, it was, some of that shit was bad though, but that's just how it was. But I lost a lot of friends too early over there. Yeah. Like early 12. I had a homie that died when he was like 12. He went and got put on his hood. He didn't get put on my hood. He was claiming something else. I say within like 4 months, yeah, got gunned down.
Little boy.
Yeah, I mean back then, bro, it was grown people. I mean,
yeah,
it was grown people running down on kids. They catch a kid that's doing something, or they know the name or the face, or he bang on them, or he throw the hood up. They was shooting them. Got shot like 8 or 9 times, bro. Before that, I think one of my homies, he for sure got killed, but I think it was over like a burglary that people found out about, and they sprayed his shit up. He was 17 in a Lexus. This was on like 48th and Western or something.
That's so sad.
Pulled up right to the side like on a movie and just.
It's so easy to happen, bro. And people don't realize everything's got a consequence. Everything, man. That's why. That's why I asked that question. It was, yo, if I do this, I hang out with these fools, I'm definitely gonna get my ass beat at home. I'm being punched in the face.
I used to hide the shit.
Yeah,
I used to try to hide it as much as I could at first, but I mean, she kind of probably knew. Okay, because I was
just
bad,
the way you
bro.
hold yourself, just the way you carry yourself, you can tell.
I think they said I had ADHD, some shit like that. But I'm like, I think my mom is a meth head, so that's probably why.
That's all my excuse and shit. I had my mom on here the show because me and my mom are cool now. We weren't that cool before, and she told me I was
the shit out of her for
now,
about 4
now
hours.
I'm like, all right, mom, remember that time you did that? No, I'm just kidding, but I just fuck with her, right? Because it's different now. I'm an adult and shit.
You know,
it's different. So she told me, he's like, yeah, me and your dad were on acid when we made you. Yeah. So, because I have a crazy, crazy memory. I always thought, why do I have this photographic memory so well? And then my mom said, like, because I was expanding my brain when I was conceived, baby, right? So when it comes to the bad shit, that's why I always thought of the consequence. It was always too much for me. Like, there's no going back once I'm fucking with this. Because my dad, he tried to do the Norteño bullshit. My dad is a fucking nice person. It didn't last very long. You know what I mean? My cousins. Do you ever have to have the cards? Do they have that down here? You have to carry the card of the gang you're in once you get.
No, hell no.
Damn.
That's because they from prison gangs out there.
Oh, because where I was from. Did I give you your water?
No, yeah.
Okay.
I can drink that shit.
Yeah, the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here?
Of course.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's why I gave it to you. I was like, yo,
okay.
just I'm sorry, dude. For sure you can drink it on camera.
Okay.
Fuck, I'm sorry. That was
you said the card.
Oh, yeah. I remember I went to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, what happens? All your cousins that are your age play football. You guys play fucking football. You guys play something, right? Well, that's what we did. So on Thanksgiving, my grandma's got this property. And I remember my cousins. They're all cool now, but one's actually correctional officers now. Or no, gang task the guy that talks to the youth about gangs. That's what my cousin does now. I remember I was about 12 years old. These fools are like 2 years older than me. And it's not that they were proud of it, but they were like, did you get your shit? And they were almost like, yeah, look at my shit.
That's
like, and I remember I'm like, that's why I don't hang out with you guys after. That's why I don't hang out with you outside of grandma's house.
Trading cards.
But he has fucking Sereno, like,
Stats.
I won't say the names, but it's like Sereno, this, tattoos, blah, blah, blah. And he had it. And he was fucking 14, I remember. My other cousin was 17. The other one was 16. But he had it. He was like, look at my shit. I'm like,
Gangbanger NFTs.
that's exactly what I'm like, yo, that's your authentication card.
That's something like the police do.
He was kind of like proud. I remember thinking, but that's when it was me. He's like, I can't do this, man.
I was proud.
Yeah, but see,
I loved it.
That's some people love that shit, bro.
Unfortunately, I did. I don't know, because I tried playing sports. I did. I tried to playing football when I was like 12. I tried it, bro. It just, my mind wouldn't.
It's not for you.
On it.
You can't have somebody yelling at you and telling you to do shit.
7th grade, I did not go to school the whole fucking year. Every day I went to school, I ditched.
Yeah, by 7th grade?
Yeah.
Also, you didn't really give a fuck about authority at that point.
No, I didn't care about
You'll take an ass whooping by your mom to stitch.
Low key, yeah, because I figured out like they didn't even figure out low key. Kind of, I don't even think the school was calling sometime. But at that point, I was like, fuck it. I mean, I want, but it caught up because then I had to. They kicked me out of LAUSD.
Oh shit! All the schools.
Yeah, so then I had to go like to like alternative continuation.
No,
the school behind the school type shit.
Got worse.
Yeah, it got worse.
High school
because that's where
it's breeding grounds, bro. It's breeding grounds for all the bad kids to teach you
all
other
the people
shit.
that come from already from YA or they coming from camp already, they've been to jail already 4 or 5 times, shit like that. Yeah, but that's when shit got a little wilder. I think the first time that I really went to jail young, it was for some wild shit. Like we was smoking, and I lived on 112th in Normandy, and we walked to Imperial, Vermont to look for somewhere to smoke. And we went to go get some blunts, but we was looking for somewhere to smoke. So we came up with this idea to jump this fence to a church. I think it was like the weekend, or it was closed, or maybe this was just the parking lot. Maybe the church was a little farther, but we jumped the fence, and they had like 6 of them buses, like the
church
tour
buses,
tour bus or some shit. But the like a bus like that, like, and we got in there and we smoked in there and shit. We did that shit like 2 days, and the last day we was coming out, they seen some tools, my homies and shit, like boxes of tools, like I'm talking about the saws. Boxes of wrenches and shit.
Shit to sell.
Yeah. So they like, fuck it, we gonna get this shit. And I'm like, y'all wild. We in the church, bro. Because my mother was she was religious. Yeah. They was like Christians at first. I think she was. I think she died a Jehovah's Witness. I don't know why, but yeah, it was wild. So we took this shit, and before we even I told them like, we should not. This is wild, bro. This is a church. They didn't care. Fuck it, I was with him, so we did it. We had to put that shit through the fence, jump the fence, get it. We got like a block and a half down. We maybe like another block and a half from my house, and like it's like a dip. And they see some people right there in their front yard, and they try to sell it to them. And I'm like, why are y'all trying to sell it to these people? And they like, cause they was like, I think they was like Mexicans.
Also, like, they need these tools.
Yeah, and they got the money or some shit. And I'm like, well, and look, I just had like a weird ass feeling like, bro, we like one more block and we at my house, bro. Like, we could go sell, that shit could get sold somewhere else. I think I live next door to a mechanic. So, like, he lived next door to me, so I knew him. But, bro, in the middle of that shit, I think he went in there and called the police. The dude who they was trying to sell it to. I think he knew where it came from.
If he lived that close, probably.
Yeah. Cause he waited, and I'm like, man, what the fuck taking so long? And they like, oh, he getting the money, and I'm like, bro, we need to leave. And they like, nah, he already got the shit or whatever. And then that's when they come from both ways. The sheriffs.
Oh,
they like,
no.
they like when they see him, they like, just come in the gate. So they won't say nothing. And then they dumbass go in the gate, so I follow them. But the whole time, them people getting us in the gate, so we can't run.
Yeah.
Can't go through the back. They got dogs everywhere, like not no little friendly dogs.
They trapped your ass.
Yeah. So we got booked, but they only took us to the police station that time, to Lenox Sheriff Station. Because I was like, I think 14 maybe.
So you didn't really have to go to jail. You just got booked.
I got booked, but that was the start. This was the start of fucking everything.
First domino.
Yeah, because they put me on probation for the shit. I had to go to court for that shit and all that. So they put me on probation or some shit, and they tried to take me to prison. This was like
to
before.
Prison?
Well, not me to prison, but like, this was before the Beyond Scared Straight shit.
Oh, and you're still 14. Oh,
yeah, so they tried to take us
got you.
to like a group of us kids to go see prison. But I'm the type that, bro, I'm on this shit. I'm like, if you sitting us, they took us to Terminal Island Federal Prison. That shit is like in San Pedro.
It's called Terminal Island?
Yeah, Terminal Island Federal Prison.
That's horrible.
You gotta go over like this crazy bridge, like real thin. Like it feel like if you tip over, it's over. For sure. Shit. It's like it's on a rock. Basically. It's like Alcatraz low key.
Out here? I didn't even know about this.
Yeah, it's a federal prison. It's like low key. When I found out, I think it's like minimum custody or something. But they took us there to try to scare us straight. Yeah. None of that shit worked.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Because look at my stepdad and all that shit. He used to like school me on like, you see this? You don't even talk to these motherfuckers. You see this? Because he was. We won't get into it. But anyway, when I would see that shit, I'm looking at the prisoners when we go visit. I'm like, these fools are here for life. Some of these fools are never getting out. And they would have the kids come in and they talk to them, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know why it doesn't work, because it really fucking should. It's your actual future. And the guy's begging you like, bro, I was you and now I can't fucking go. Mm-hmm. Like it should work, but it never will, because it's someone trying to tell you something. And as a hard-headed kid, you're trying to tell me to do shit. It's not going to ever work. It has to be changed or tweaked some way. Something has to happen, you know?
It don't work.
What do you think would change it?
I don't know. I got people that I try to do this. I try to tell, like, don't. I be seeing them, like, on certain Instagrams. They trying to fake gangbang or something. I tell them, like, what is you doing, bro? You're a little child. These are, like, my little nephews and certain type of people and shit. But it's crazy because it don't matter what you tell them, they still going to do what they do. I don't know, bro. I mean... It's because it's like that shit is like real popularized, and I don't know how glorified. It still is. Like it's still like really people like think it's really something when it's not. When you gonna do everything for the shit, do everything all your time, get killed, you can't even get buried. You gotta get a fucking it used to be funerals, but now it's car washes. You know, they got to throw car washes to bury you. Now it's GoFundMe's and shit probably now because, but it's just wild, bro. But I don't know what it's going to take, bro. I think it's getting there, though. It's getting a little better. It really is. Like, as people will start, they caring about money more.
Which is a good thing, bro.
Yeah.
Because what was the thing I used to say as a kid? Like, I'm trying to make money. I'm not trying to be in a gang. Because I had homies that were so fucking affiliated. I would sell them weed. They're my homies. They're my homies, you know what I mean? Like, I've grew up as kids, and I remember the day. You know what's crazy is I remember, because I'm on the opposite side. I'm one of the only kids of my homies that was not down. I'm like, nah, bro, do your thing. I'll beat your ass. Don't talk shit to me. Like, I can still fuck you up. Don't think because you're a gangster that, like, I can't beat you. So when I remember the day, I won't say his name, but I remember the day one of my fucking homies just, like, came in with the pressed dickies. I was like, oh. All right, so this weekend changed you. You did something this weekend that's different. And now, next time I saw him was 2 years later, and he ran up on me, and his shit was busted clean open, all his knuckles. And he's like, I just beat the fuck out of some scrap downstairs right now. I'm like, I'm just smoking a blunt, bro. What do you want? Like, I was like, because I remember, like, it all come to me, but I know everyone. My town's small. I'm Thomas, the guy with the fire weed, and I'm nice, so nobody really fucked with me. Of course you get hit up, of course, because I'm brown, I'm in the brown, of course, but it was easier for me to move around, everybody knowing that, like, he don't fuck with this gang shit. Like, that was all it was growing up, because I'm saying, because you know what it's like to grow up around that, and you're obviously like, I was already in it. I liked it, but the thing is, I just don't like hitting. I don't like hurting people. I can't just hurt motherfuckers. I see my homies like, yo, we're gonna beat the fuck out of that fool. Like, he didn't even do nothing to you. Your homie got in an altercation. You're going to jump him? That was my thing. It's like, I remember my friend was like, yo, help me fight this guy. I'm like, what'd you do? Like, so you're wrong? I ain't helping you fight this guy. Because that was my thing. Like, you're wrong. I ain't going to be the bad guy for you. Now I'm the bad guy. I always say, if this is a movie, are you the bad guy? And that's how it goes. So that was my thing of why I stayed away from all of it.
I mean, I was involved in the streets, but I was never like scandalous person. Like, I wasn't a bad.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that.
Not you saying that. I'm just saying, like, me. I'm just saying that. You didn't say that. I'm just saying, like, I wasn't a bad. That's why I'm still around. Like, I wasn't a bad individual. I never really did. I never really did dirt. Like when I was younger, I probably did them houses. When I was young, some of them people probably was innocent people. I probably paid my karma in debt for that shit. I'm pretty sure, but like I never really did no shit to innocent people. I never like preyed on the weak, targeted.
Oh
just
yeah.
Did this. I just never did stupid shit. Like period. Even when it got worse. 15, 16, 17, 18, I still never did nothing bad. I mean, not nothing like, I never did no wild shit, never.
Yeah, and I don't mean like all gangsters are pieces of shit, because I know a lot of gangbangers that are dope as fuck that just happen to be super affiliated, and they're good people. We've had them on here, exactly. We've had a lot of them on here. They're good motherfucking people. It's just, I meant like that culture, that environment. I know one day I might have to do something stupid or do something unjustified in my head.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's what I meant. I don't mean like
no, I never said
lady. No, not you.
No, I never said you said that. I was just saying, like I wasn't the type. I never.
Yeah, I mean,
never did
general,
nothing horrible. Like I mean, I did some fucked up shit,
Marty?
but.
Did you like from the time like from 12 through like 19, like you're saying, was that like a spiral? Was it like horrible, or were you kind of just still chilling though, even though you're all wrapped up in it?
No, because at first, like, I wasn't even, I wasn't even from this set yet. Like, younger, like 12, 13, 14. So I was just running wild, like.
Doing kid shit.
No, this wasn't kid shit at this time. Like 11 and shit.
Oh, that's when the kid shit stopped.
12 shit, that shit started getting real. Like, people started getting shot. Ugh. We was getting shot at. I had friends dying and shit, but it was just... Damn, I don't know. What the fuck was I just saying?
You're good. We're saying, was it like, was we still chilling?
My question was like, was it a horrible downward spiral through your
teenage
years?
No, yeah, it was horrible because I wasted a lot of damn time doing a lot of stupid shit. I sat around. What I didn't understand was if the whole point of me being in the streets, then I should be getting fucking money, and I'm a juvenile. I should be running up a bag. But I wasn't doing that. That's what I don't understand now. As
being reckless for free, basically.
Yeah, like real reckless for free, doing anything. You know, just wild shit.
Going to jail
ready
for free.
To start anything, anywhere. Looking at everybody stupid. I was wearing the Dickies with the Chucks, with the laces. I was on that shit. White T-shirts. We was wearing Pro Clubs, all that shit. Inside out. It was bad because it just started getting like worse than the drinking, the smoking, the hanging out every day. But I still went to school through the years, though. Still did.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Your mom made you, huh?
No, she was dead already.
She died. No shit.
She died when I was 14.
No shit.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to get into that. Yeah, she died when I was 14.
So who'd you live with after that?
Well, my sister. Because my grandma, like I said, my grandmother had bought property on 79th and Figueroa. It was like a front house. And it was like 1, 2, 3. It was like a 4-unit apartment in the back, but she never rented it out to nobody. It was just for like the family. So like my grandmother had died, my mama died, but my uncle still had the property. So I basically went over there. We was living on 112th and Normandy. I think she was like 63. But one day everybody came over. It was weird. Like people that don't even come over. That she really don't even talk to. She talked to them, but they just ain't been to her house or nothing. Everybody came over. And then the next morning, my niece woke up and she was dead in the bed.
They came over because she was sick?
No, I'm saying like everybody. You know how people come to your grandmother's house? Like your cousins. They bring their friends that know your grandma or something. So it's kind of like a kickback. Then when they leave, your niece stay. Your cousins stay. When they woke up in the morning, they slept on the floor. So I guess when they went to sleep, you know, they just went in there. Because I had a room, me and my brother. So she was already in the room when we was outside. She had went in her room. So I guess she went in there and had a stroke in her sleep. And by the time we found out, it was way too late. Yeah. She was already like cold, kind of like, you know, like that. Her body fluids came out. Like that.
Man, that's terrible.
Yeah, that was at 14. December, like December 3rd, I think. 2008.
Fuck.
Damn, so now, how alone are you feeling now after that?
It was horrible, bro, because you got to think, like, I mean, we wasn't rich, but we always had a house, room, you know, the food, refrigerator, TV. We always had our own shit. So now that shit is over with, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, huh?
That shit done. Like, I mean.
How many kids live with you at this point? How many people? Your little brother, you, your uncle, your sisters?
No. At that time, when my mother died, it was just me, her, my older sister, one of my older sisters, not a twin. Oh yeah, I forgot my mama had. She had 5 because she had another sister, Maisha. I forgot, but it was just me, her. It was Maisha, my mama, and my brother and me. So it was 4 people in the house, and we lived in an apartment on 112th in Normandy. And my uncle used to manage these apartments. That was a horrible area too. That was bad. Yeah, they didn't even have a police station, sheriffs, and the sheriffs was from Lenox, so it wasn't really no patrol over there. Now it's a sheriff's station, but. It was bad, but she died in there though, yo. And we had to call the coroner with an ambulance. I think they called the coroner or something. It was horrible though. So it went. I had to go to my sister's house at first, but she already got kids. She got a husband. So I'm 14. That shit not gonna work.
No,
and
not at all.
He trying to tell her that me and my brother is playing, fighting, and just all type of shit. So that's when I went to my sister's house on 79th, and he ran away.
Your brother did?
Yeah.
Wait, he's younger than you.
A year younger, yo.
Did he come back?
Eventually. He was gone for a minute.
Damn.
A minute, like 4 years, 5 years.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Where'd
He
he
was
go?
gone for years?
He went to people he knew, I guess, or he just
didn't come back.
I think at one point I seen him doing some shit, like traveling, I think he was working and traveling or some shit. I don't know. He didn't come back, yeah.
Well, you guys basically don't have anybody assigned to you at that point. You're on like...
Low key, we got my sisters and them, but at the same time, it's like, they going through the loss of their mama.
Yeah.
It just ain't, it wasn't the same, bro. It was basically like low key, we was on our own.
Yeah.
Eventually.
That's what it sounds like.
So he ran away. One day he was supposed to go to school. He left. Just never came back.
He never told you shit?
Nah, he didn't tell me.
Damn.
He probably knew I was gonna stop him or something, or tell them to stop him or do something. I don't know. Probably. He didn't tell nobody. He just left. I mean, I eventually got into contact with him. Took like 1.5 years, 2 years.
What the fuck?
He couldn't take it, I guess. He ran away. Got it right away.
Damn, bro, that's fucking scary. My little brother, Martin, ran away for 2.5 years too. Out and about, just on the run. Cops looking for him, everything. And I remember the day he called me, bro. I was in college. And he called me. I'm like, yo, who's Martin? I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, my brother. I'm like, what? Like, I finally talked to him after years, bro.
Yeah, I
And
met
he
him
was
at
on
a
the
park
run.
and we had smoked and shit.
Oh, shit, you went and met him?
Yeah, this was like a
Oh,
year or
that's
2 years
cool.
in, like 1.5 or 2 years. But he ran away, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he looked it kind of bad, but I didn't have money like that. So I couldn't give him none. I think I got him the rest of the weed I had or something.
Ah, fuck.
And then just left. But yeah, he ran away. He was living with my sister at first. Like, he stayed with her. I left. He stayed with her. I went to the other sister house. But he ran away, yeah. He didn't come back till he was grown.
I'm saying that's like the most brave thing I ever heard of a little boy. Like, no, I'm done doing my own
Because
thing.
we was already, I mean, like, at 12, we was already on the bus. Like, my mom used to let us catch the bus. So we was already going maybe to, like,
You guys are adults
we used
at
to
that
walk
point.
to the
Yeah.
Sloss and Swap meet, catch the bus to the movie theater when it was Magic Johnson Theater on Crenshaw and King. So we was already doing that shit. But
You ever see the movie Four Brothers?
yeah, I seen this
Man,
shit.
this
I've never
is-
seen it.
No?
Is Mark Wahlberg in it, right?
This is damn near...
With
yeah.
Tyrese, right?
Yeah. The 4 adopted brothers come, the mom dies. Andre 3000, Tyrese.
Damn, I'm missing out. I think seen a piece of it because I know that Mark Wahlberg's in it. I think.
Yeah.
It was wild, bro. It was just like, damn, you don't got nothing else. But I always told myself after she died, I have to finish school because that's always what she kept saying is, go to school, go to school, go to school. So that's what made me just keep going to school. But every day I was still trying to get in. Get in the shit, but not get in the bullshit. But I was still getting in the bullshit. So, but I still managed to make it through school.
And you finished high school?
Yeah,
Damn.
I graduated.
From the alternative school?
Yeah, it was Hawthorne Academy or some shit like that.
That's dope, dude. Did you ever try college?
I did like the little trade shit or the
Yeah,
little fake shit,
vocational.
and I only did that to try to get off probation. Worst thing I did because I still got fucking student loans.
Oh no! What'd you try to do? What was it?
The school was ATC. It was like telecommunications, so it was basically like installing the like
wires
the
and
jacks
phone
and
shit?
wires and shit and all that.
Those supposed to make money.
I tried it for a minute, but my head just wasn't there. Like nothing was. I just did it really to get because I was on probation, and they was like, "You gotta go
Do something.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Well, yeah, no, you didn't mention that you basically been on your own since 14. That makes a lot more sense now.
Well, I mean, realistically, yeah.
And still got through school. A lot of kids would have really fallen off.
I mean, I still had that property. They didn't sell that property till a few years later. So but it was basically like I was on my own, bro. My sister wasn't like, she was still drinking. She had her own kids. Like, that was the spot, like the party spot. You feel me? So basically, I gotta wait till they get done all the partying to go to sleep or some shit like that. So it was a lot of just
kickback house still.
Yeah, it was horrible, bro, for a long time. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I just kept pushing and shit. So.
Are you close to your brothers and sisters still?
I mean, I talked to my brother. He moved to San Diego though, so
he must be in his 50s.
No, not the older brother is. I don't really talk. I mean, I talk to them, but I ain't really
close to him
right now like that.
Oh, okay. So that's what I was wondering, because that's such a
my other brother though, the one I got adopted with, I still talk to him.
Nice. Where's he live?
He moved to San Diego.
Oh, that's what you said, San Diego. Good shit, man. What does he do?
Fuck, I don't know. I really don't think he's like armed security or some shit right now.
Oh, damn.
He was Rent-A-Center, but I think he left that shit. Like, he was the manager of Rent-A-Center or some shit.
Nice, man.
That ain't nice.
No, that's dope. Anytime you have a job that's steady, good shit.
You live in San Diego?
You live in San Diego?
Nah, he was the manager of like Rent-A-Center out here, but that shit is horrible, I think. He had to work every day, open and close it.
Well, I mean, when you have a job, I think, because that's what I was doing. I was doing pizza shit. I had multiple jobs my whole life. And I hated this shit. But once you don't have a job and you're like, how am I going to pay rent? Like, man, that steady job was dope.
It's worse.
That's how I thought about it.
I didn't learn about I didn't know what a real job was until 22.
Oh,
that sounds crazy, huh? But that's the type of people that I was around.
Yeah. I sold weed my whole life.
Yeah, I was doing, shit
not a job.
Streets. Like, I was doing shit, like, weed here and there, the little bullshit, maybe little robberies, but I wasn't doing nothing to no regular people, and not like that. Just, it was a little bullshit here and there, but I started doing other shit, get money, but 22 or something, I found out what a job was.
What'd you do?
UPS driver helper.
Oh, you're the helper?
For the seasonal.
You know what the job is for real then.
And I was crazy because I seen somebody and I'm like, man, how the fuck they get a job here? And then I found out it was seasonal, and I'm like, oh, well, I could get this shit. And then I tried and I got it, and I went and worked, and I picked the Hollywood division, because I thought I was gonna get more hours or something. But that was bad, bro.
Mad apartment buildings and shit.
Yeah, the hills, driving like deep in there, a lot of shit. Yeah, it was crazy.
All the worst, bro.
7th floor apartments. You gotta go right here, down this one, down. It was horrible, but it made me like
appreciate getting paid too.
But before that, I did like the moving shit with my uncle. Like he
you did move
apartments. So no, I didn't move people shit out the apartments. I always did shit like that, cut trees and shit like that. Like my mother was from Shreveport. She made us clean up, rearrange the room every 2 weeks or something. Yeah, we had to clean up, wash our clothes at 10. We started doing that.
Oh man, you had structure and shit too. So that I think that's how you finished school.
Yeah, so about 14, we was already like, we knew how to catch the bus anywhere. Like,
you're full grown man at that point.
Low key.
I got a 14-year-old. I'm trying to get her to catch the bus and learn how to just be responsible. Like, you don't know which bus, you got to fucking figure it out. You might have to ask the bus driver. You might have to go to the website. You might have to Google this shit. Like, I need you to fucking figure it out.
They used to have them things too back then. I think they still got them, but we used to get those. Then we learned the route book.
Oh yeah,
show the routes and shit.
When you did movies, did you have to use the TomTom guides? Remember the TomTom map?
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck! Before navigations came out. Oh man, I remember trying to read a map. I used to do moving. My whole family does moving. Like 3 of my dad, my uncle, my cousin, my other uncle all own different moving companies. So that's what we've been doing our whole life. And those maps, man, I never felt more dumb in my whole life. Trying to figure out where I am on a map. Like, I don't know. I was a little kid. I hated that shit. So I know what you're saying. You didn't have like a steady job. You're clocking in every day, but you're cutting trees. You're doing moving shit. You still work.
Yeah, I was doing that. I mean, when we was kids, we was doing all type of shit. Like when we was on 53rd, my homeboy was selling candy. I was going to him and do with that. We even had like jobs, watering the people grass on the block as a kid. We was doing that. Like,
all old people, huh?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, who doesn't water their
like the duplexes and shit. We used to go find the people that probably seen us or know who we are or something. Knock on these people's door and then get like a job. I think I've been had a job at the beach shop on 53rd for a minute. I did. Sounds a success.
Yeah, bro.
I was just cleaning up and shit. That's when I was young though.
But it still sounds like you had that ethic out to go get it. You're not just like relying on some shit.
Yeah, but when I got to like that 14 and 15, I didn't even know what that shit was, a real job. I didn't even want to work probably.
I get it too. I was selling weed, packs. I mean, as soon as I graduated is when the pack started. But I still had to get a job to maintain like, oh, that's how I pay my rent. Because I live in a small town. You know what I mean? You still don't want to get your door kicked in or enough motherfuckers selling
or to hit you.
Yeah, or enough that exactly. Or enough people to like sell enough packs to where it's like, hey fool, who is this fool? Like, oh, I always stood under like 20. So I wasn't like, oh, you're the man bringing in packs. Like, no, I'm bringing in 20. A fire, which is worth more than your 50, which is, but you know what I mean? Like when it comes to the weed shit, if I live in a gang town and a meth town, they don't really care about the weed, man. You know what I mean? It's more about who's got fucking Chris, who's got bricks of it. So I never really had to worry about gang shit. And plus, like I said, everybody knew who I was, and I'm just like the nice dude that sold packs. But when it comes to the work ethic thing, I think you're saying you wasn't about you. I think you was, man. I mean, from what you're telling me, having that many jobs, you're just trying to make money and get shit done, and you're not afraid to work. So that's pretty dope, I feel. And you started this whole episode off with you were doing the dishwasher, the head dishwasher shit, and then you're like, I don't even know what YouTube was. So it sounds like you're just at another stage of your life where like, now this is gonna work. Because this YouTube shit, you're like, this is what pays my bills. This is what I do. I don't even clock in no more.
Yeah, no, I've been stopped that.
Yeah, so
I was working though.
So for everyone out there that's, because you know, like, you probably have younger siblings or cousins or friends that look up and like, damn, fool, you really make YouTube videos? Did you get paid for that? And they look at you like, that's a real job.
Yeah, no, it's a real job. I don't have to go to a real job. I just sit in the house. I get my mind right. Take 7.4 seconds every day. Do a few videos, and I mean, I'm not living that bad.
No, I think it's great because what I'm saying, like my girl's friend's son always asks like, so for YouTube, so if I made a channel and I could do, he's like 11, like if I made a channel, how much money could I make potentially off of them? Like,
a lot.
Oh,
a lot.
Because kids are looking at it like it is a real career though. Because it is.
They can make a lot. They need to do it. I tell everybody with kids, tell your kids, y'all need to make like a YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. It's money.
Do something you like, man.
I mean, it's money in it.
It's money, and
I did
it
as a hobby
dope.
first, though. Yeah, I wasn't even caring about the money at first.
That first time you got monetized, though, is this what that?
It took like 2.5 months to get monetized.
Damn, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, you were doing a lot of shit then.
Yeah,
that's fast as fuck. What the?
I was doing like 5 videos a day outside. I was sitting outside.
Uploading 5 videos a day?
I was recording 5 videos, editing them, and uploading them like the next day or some shit like that.
That was what, like 2 years ago?
Yeah, I started like the first time I uploaded a video. Maybe like June of 2019.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Yeah, that was just the first time I sat across the street. It's this restaurant called like Faith and Flower.
Okay, so before we started talking, we were talking about you lived across the street from me.
Yeah.
At this whole time, we figured it out. As I was making my first story times, he was making his first videos across the street in front of my building.
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
Like on the back or the side of the building?
Yeah, the side of the building. And the thing is, I lived in the apartment in the back. I was overlooking that part, so I was literally right above your ass.
That's probably why nobody wasn't complaining like that.
I got so many.
I remember. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I got so many smoke complaints there.
Yeah, because they used to a lot. They used to trip some of the security guards.
Oh yeah, the dude in the suits.
Some used to be like, man, I guess fuck it, he's just gonna keep coming every day. Then I learned to just sit behind the camera because it's a camera. At first I used to sit on the side, like right here. So maybe I'm like, shit, they see me.
That's crazy.
So now I sit behind the camera and I was good.
Yeah, my room was above that little part where the security is at. Isn't that a trip? That's where the story time started, in that room.
That's fucking ironic.
Wow. Yeah, so that's where that's crazy. You started doing your reaction. I got to be honest, that is fast, bro.
I used to hold a phone. It was crazy. I was doing reactions out there, bro, sitting on the ground outside. Like people walking by. I know they was like, man, what is he doing?
What's he talking about?
Yeah, what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah.
Is he tweaking? Nah, hell no. I got 3 shirts with a pillow inside of a pillowcase, like taped. sideways, and I walk outside with it like this. And when I get out there, I sit on it because I sat out there with just nothing at first, but then my ass started hurting. And I'm like, I'm gonna get hemorrhoids doing this shit, so I had to take something.
Yeah, because you couldn't smoke.
No, my girl tripped.
Oh, and you smoked in the house?
Yeah, at first.
She don't smoke at all?
No.
Oh, the way you said
And then she into the decorations, the decor, so she was like, that shit make it stink and all that. And I'm like, well, this shit is wild, but
I guess I'll sit outside.
I didn't have no choice at first. I had to show her, like, watch, this shit gonna pop, watch. And I sat out there every day in front of that on the side of that apartment and smoked. Like,
was she not believing you?
No, I'm pretty sure she believed in me, but she's just like, it just wasn't real enough for her to be like, whoa, just go in the bathroom and fuck it, like smoke there. And I sat out there every day after I get off work, after I go in there, and I go to take a shower, roll like 3 or 4 blunts, have my shit, go out there, sit down, and I did about 3 or 4 videos every day. Yeah, until that shit happened, until that pandemic shit happened.
Oh, bro.
When that shit happened, I was working. That whole time I had worked all type of odd kitchen jobs, saddle ranch, Teo, highlight room, all these kitchen jobs I had worked because I was kept bouncing around for more money, closer. Because everywhere I worked was like 2 hours on a bus there and back.
Oh, fuck.
But I did it. I ain't had no choice. Saddle ranch, I'm there. Morton's in Los Felix was my first job. Atwater Village. This shit called Morton's. It was like top 7 on Yelp or something. It was a restaurant, like a little restaurant. And somebody got me a job there dishwashing. And I was like, shit, yeah, I'm going to do it. You going to give me a job? And I went, PM shift. It was this little, man in there. He couldn't even speak English or nothing. I think it was a Paisa. But I still learned everything. Like everything. He taught me everything. He did. Just like the speaking and the like do this,
How many times he snap at you a day?
Yeah, like
that's what my grandpa does.
And I learned all that shit. It was rapido.
Hell yeah. So you learned all that shit?
Mucho trabajando. I was doing that shit. Yeah.
So damn, okay, so I love to hear it, man, because I probably saw
one of my favorite stories from the podcast.
I probably saw his ass.
Him starting his channel because he can't smoke underneath Dope Isiola's window. That shit is crazy to me.
Yo, I got so many smoking complaints and so many times. I would say like, I don't even fucking smoke blunts. How many times I would say like, I don't even smoke tobacco.
That was me.
It probably was you.
No, it was.
That's
I'm telling you, look,
insane,
it was a dog park. Nobody uses dog park because they use my dog park. It was a dog park behind my apartment at the Apex. It was crazy, and nobody went to this dog park. And it was like a cut right here where the parking garage at.
Exactly.
And a bar gate where you could see the cars, but nobody really.
You can't really go in.
Nobody really come out that door, really. It's like an emergency door, like by a pool maybe. Nobody go out there. I lived
in front of the pool, remember? I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, nobody really come out of that. So I end up, bro, I sat there every day. Smoked every day.
That is fucking terrible.
The first 2-3 weeks, it was kind of like, okay, well, the security guards might come.
They were cool, though.
Not at first. Them suits, they was coming.
You're talking about the little Mexican dude was a fucking asshole, bro. I hate that motherfucker. It was
people like the maintenance people trying to tell me something. I'm like, bro, you don't even fucking really, like, just
go clean up.
Just clean up. Like, man, just leave me alone.
Trust me.
You look like you smoke. Good. I'm just not even doing nothing, bro. I'm just smoking. I don't steal. I live across the street. I used to, I used to hold my key fob when people look at me, and I used to do this.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I live here, bitch.
Yeah, but I don't think they knew I lived. But yeah, that probably was me getting you the complaints
That's
every day.
No, I'm thinking of it now. Like I got to go back and watch one of your videos just so I can see my fucking window above you.
No, I ain't gonna show the window. It only show that I was strategic. I didn't show shit. I just showed that brick wall.
I know exactly what.
Yeah. But it's like a dog park. The side where it's like the parking, the little emergency door. Yeah. I know you could go up to a pool.
That's upstairs. One upstairs is the pool where I was at.
Like you can hear it sometimes because sometimes I had to move because of the water, either the sprinklers or the people watering the grass right there needs to come over.
Bro, that was fucking.
But I'm like, shit.
You're in that little hall right by the security door, and then if you go out, there's across the street is that FITM, that fucking fashion school right there.
Damn.
This is a trip. So I know we talked about it earlier, but I really just pinpointed like you were right up below my fucking window, bro.
Yeah, I used to live right by Rouse. I was in Rouse every day.
Yeah, I lived half a block away because it's right behind me. Yeah.
Damn.
Well, I'm sorry. This is too much for me right now. That's fucking. You know how many times I almost got kicked out?
That was
4
me.
times they tried to evict me, and twice I'm like, I don't smoke fucking blunts. And that was the one thing. I'm like, it smokes like blunts out here. It's not me. That's all it takes. They used to question every mother. I was getting hella slabs of oil, like hash at the time, and all my friends would bring in pizza boxes. So I'd have how many friends a day coming over with pizza boxes and shit to show me shit. And then it got to the point where they started asking people to look into everything when they come into my room.
That's wild.
Which is not true. You're not allowed to do that shit. And I talked to the management. He didn't do it no more. But that's the motherfucker I was saying. He's probably the fool that was like, what the fuck?
I stopped for like 2 weeks. At one point, just 2 weeks. Because it was getting kind of like every day they was coming. It was her. It was him.
The chick was okay. I know a chick.
Yeah, but all of them still had to come. I mean, I know it's their job.
Yeah, they have to. They have to.
Somebody sent them. So I wasn't like.
The chick with the slick back hair, the kind of chunky chick?
Yeah, like I wasn't tripping off none of the like security guards that came. But I stopped for 2 weeks, but I went right back. I used to edit when I go back, edit the videos, go in the house, upload the videos.
Damn.
Every day until I got to 10,000 subscribers. Then I told her, hey, look, check this out. I got 10,000 subscribers. People are starting to look at me. I'm feeling paranoid. I'm not about to be sitting right here. If anybody come, I'm kind of cornered. Like, what I'm going to do? Just shoot crazy into... Like, it's wild. Like, what? I'm cornered. I don't want to do it here. This is uncomfortable.
You are cornered. Yeah. And if somebody wants to pull up, you can get fucking blasted in this hallway. It's just a hallway, and you got to run out to the street. And if you don't,
and that was crazy too, because they could just come from right here, and I don't even see them.
You see them. Yep, you wouldn't even see them. That's the thing.
Were you ever live streaming, or you were just doing the straight videos?
I didn't live stream, but I never showed. I just showed the wall.
I know exactly.
It's just the wall. They'd be like, that's why they used to call me homeless milk. I'd be like, okay, I'm homeless milk. I used to say it, homeless milk.
Luxury condo.
Yeah, I used to live on an 18th floor apartment, like $3,400 rent, bro. Before YouTube, like that's even before I started YouTube. I started YouTube there, so I was already.
You had your shit together pre-YouTube.
Yeah, like so, but yeah, Corona, when that pandemic shit happened, I mean, when I hit 10,000 subscribers, I told her like, hey, check, I can't be out here no more.
No, hell no.
Then I went to the bathroom and I started doing them in there for the meanwhile. Yeah.
And then to the balcony with.
Well, we moved because that one didn't have a balcony. Them just got big ass windows. They don't have balconies, and we moved down the street. But then we fucked up because we moved there and the train right there. And at first I'm like, okay, that ain't gonna be no big thing. It might come one every.
Oh no!
Whenever that motherfucker did not stop, it was ring, and then before it even come, it make that noise.
Yep, we had a train.
Ring, ring, and then when it come, ring, ring, and it never stopped. And that was hard on like doing YouTube out there. That shit was crazy.
We built the whole warehouse and then realized, there's a train.
Oh,
that goes right past here.
Oh,
Same
yeah,
shit.
it was horrible.
Oh, dude.
And it never stopped.
When you walked in, did you see our old set, the old walls that were out there?
Yeah.
We used to film out there, and there'd be times where we'd have to just stop talking for a minute.
It was a recurring bit. Yeah.
It was a recurring thing, like, care package.
It'd be nervous. I'd be like, even on the balcony like that. People think it's just good because it's the view, but that shit is hard on me. Yeah. It's horrible. Like, I'd be kind of nervous.
And when you're in a flow,
people
too.
Listening. I don't know who the fuck window opening.
It's not hard. You need a little studio setup that you can.
Like that's what I'm gonna get right now when that lease is up. But like, cause they tripping on the balcony, smoking where I'm at right now. Yeah.
Damn, that's annoying, dude.
They tripping.
You're smoking outside.
Yeah, but I'm going hard, low key, and then I gotta think like the people that have been living there before me. They got their Juliet window. They probably mad I got the balcony. Some of them could be mad, but then overall you gotta think like shit. If they paying this amount of rent, they got their Juliet window. They've been used to sitting right there without smoking. The apartment no smoking, which is goofy because I think they should make one side like because they know everybody smoke. Yeah. Or they should have some type of. But yeah, so they tripping. So but they ain't tripping on me yet. But they didn't send letters out. Saying on the floor.
Oh yeah. General letters.
Yeah.
I hate
my girl tripping.
Yeah.
Yo,
they saying eviction though. The other apartment's just saying like if you got caught, you just have to pay like a little fine or something. But
now that I moved, I never even talked about it. My last apartment, you know how many times they would come to my fucking door because I was smoking, but never when they would show up. So randomly, I would always be like, open the door. I'm like, I ain't even smoking because I wasn't smoking yet. Yeah. But I smoked that place out with zip joints. But now I can say, because I moved, that girl, Whoa Vicky, that girl that's on Instagram, she was my fuck. She lived right next to me. I never told anybody this in case they knew where she lived. But she lived right there, and she would box that shit with backwoods, whoever she was with, and it would always come to me, bro.
That's wild.
So another person making videos over here getting me fucking blunt smoking charges and shit. I think that story of him, I can't believe that was you.
Yeah, I'm not lying.
No, the way you say it, because I know exactly what you're saying.
Bro, I lived at the Apex. You go through the, like, you know, everything in there is like, you got to walk through shit. You come through the elevator, go through the parking. They got the big dog park. Go through the dog park, cross the street, and I used to sit my ass right there.
I know exactly where you're at because there are people from Finham used to always smoke bowls there. Like a lot of people would sit there and smoke bowls on lunch and shit when they would go to school because it's a perfect hallway for smoking weed. There's no air coming in. You can light a blunt, you can light a bowl, and no one really comes down there unless you know that's there.
And it's deep off the sidewalk.
Yeah, it's hot. Yeah,
cool.
It was
10,000. I told her no. This shit gotta stop. I can't do it. Yeah. I'm too paranoid. I'm getting in the weed. I'm still getting paranoid. This shit is horrible.
It's not fun to be talking outside on camera, like, period.
No, because you're looking at the camera.
I mean,
so you don't know what's.
I mean, yeah, like I can't.
Maybe
like people, if you do vlogs, maybe, but I'm me just was doing it. And I was still beginning on cameras, period. So I was a little, some people walk by, bro, I'll stop.
Oh,
15 minutes and wait and then like do it again. But the first video, I did it at a bus stop by a restaurant down on 9th and Flower.
No shit.
It's called Faith
and Flower.
That's a restaurant, right?
Yeah. I tried to go there, but they didn't have a reservation.
Yeah. Yeah, I did it right because they got the bus stop right there, but you could sit further down. I just did it real quick, smoke, did a video, then it just went from there, and then 10,000 hit, and then And
your fan base is like super active. Like you kind of like him in the sense that you're always talking to them and in the chats and shit, right?
Yeah. I be on live. I talk to all of them. I talk to the trolls, to whoever.
I just do this like, get out, and I kick them out of the chat. I go, there's no
the live.
There's no room.
Oh, they love the live because I just talk shit to whoever in there when I'm on there. Like I don't care.
There was a time where I was like, yeah, fuck off. But now it's more of like, my time's valuable and I'm not going to waste it on motherfuckers that are rude. You're going to get out of the chat. Hey, by the way, positive guy, what's up? Because there's at a point where I'm like, there's so many people in the chat. I'm like, bro, you're taking away from other people. Get out. But sometimes it's funny. Yeah. Sometimes I'm like,
yeah, I ain't been doing that shit though because they've been tripping on that.
On your live streams?
On the balcony.
Oh, yeah. And I wouldn't be live streaming on the balcony, especially people in the trains, see what building's next to you. Like, I kind of know what floor you live on. I can't do it.
I showed the view. On the
video. Then you're fine then.
I ain't worried. I wasn't worried about that. I've been doing that. It's the third balcony. Second one, too. Yeah, the second balcony, sure. I shouldn't have did that. Maybe I won't do it at the next one.
Don't do the next one.
Yeah. But it's a beautiful view.
Yeah.
It's no train.
You probably got more views off the view, no? Like, that helped, right?
It might, but I didn't got views in shitty areas. I mean, by that wall, bathroom.
It's literally one.
But it's a nice view though.
Color.
You did an A/B test.
I like to bring the view if I could.
Yeah.
So if they tripping off the weed, I've been out there with a pen. You want to trip off the weed? You're gonna be like a petty punk and say something about the pen.
You got to get some pen companies to fucking.
Yeah, I've been off of pen doing the videos on the balcony still.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna bring you the view as long as I can do it. So everywhere I move, I try to get a view, even if it's in a room. Like, cause the windows we get is like floor to ceiling type shit.
Yeah,
so
yeah. The dope spots.
walls kind of low-key.
Yeah, I got that. That shit scares me. My new spot got a sick view. I just can't show. People show up at spots and shit.
Now you can't even show the amenities.
Oh hell no! People recognize it.
You can't even show your kitchen counter. I mean the countertop and shit. Because I could tell you what apartment.
I know.
Because me and my girl done toured. Like when we first started moving in these apartments, you could go tour them.
Oh yeah,
we done toured every apartment.
Every rapper that posts in a fucking luxury apartment, I know where you're at every time.
I didn't live next to these famous
time
people
at the didnt. They live right down the
Apex,
like that Vicky girl.
Flower.
Like I was saying, I went. That's my kitchen.
If you lived,
and then I saw her in the elevator.
More than her.
Huh?
If you lived at the Da Vinci's, it was more than her.
No,
sure.
It was recently right here. When I lived in Glendale, I lived at the Brand,
okay,
and there's the top, like the big spots or whatever. But
I wanted to move out there. I did.
I live in Burbank, but Glendale's nice as hell. It's just expensive for no reason.
Everywhere out here is expensive.
Yeah, for expensive as fuck for no reason. Like right now, I live in it's dope. The view's crazy, but I can't show that view. Motherfuckers will be in the lobby and shit. Wait,
I mean, you could kind of show the view, kind of.
nah, people are good.
You could low key pit. You could pit some decorations at the bottom of the thing. You could try something. I mean, I could have did something a little better, but nah, people gonna know. But then
exactly.
You just delete that comment.
You're from LA. You know. If I show you a mountain and you see what's on the mountain in the building next to it, I know exactly where you're.
I'm gonna be very honest with you, low-key. If I never moved in that apartment and been on that balcony, I maybe couldn't have told you where that view was from that balcony. That's the thing too. You got to be from like right there to kind of know.
Yeah, no, because I have posted certain parts of my last apartment when I lived in Glendale at the Brand, and motherfuckers were like, "Do you live in Glendale?"
Oh, they gonna know.
Damn, fuck! I just posted the inside of my fucking apartment, and somebody already, like you said, the amenity, like all that. Oh, you live at the Brand or you live at, and they said the other next. I'm like,
it's bad because you can just go Google it.
Man, I posted a picture of my kids on Halloween. I didn't even think nothing of it. Like I normally don't post my kids a lot. So one of the fans wrote me in, "Hey, I could tell your kid goes to this school because of the letters on her pants."
Yeah.
And I was like, it didn't even dawn on me that she even had letters on her pants.
First
you're
off,
out here Googling
the
this
fuck,
shit.
bro?
Bro, yeah, exactly. It's kind of like, bro, be Googling it.
Google my
okay, all right,
pants.
let's delete the fucking pic. But Jesus Christ.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I get if they're
wild,
hey,
though.
just to be safe. I can tell. Yeah. That's why I mean, not even like bad shit. Like I also don't want like a bunch of people just showing up all the time.
That's just period. Yeah. I don't think the next one I would do that.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
just keep it cool. And that's the thing. It's like I like views. It's like, damn, I wish I could take advantage of this background.
Yeah.
Because it's dope at night. But it's okay. Real quick before we start kicking out here, I want to ask you a little segment we have here. And Marty switched it up and did a whole fresh segment for you. And this is called Who Were You in the 90s? So you're a couple years younger than us, but still, you grew up in the fucking 90s. Like 90s to 2000s, you remember that shit. So imagine you're in the 90s, that kid, what would he pick out of these two choices? And that's the little segment. All right, so not now knowing what you know, but like as a kid,
in real time in the 90s.
Real time. All right, Marty, take it away.
LA edition.
LA edition. We did you've only done a Chicago edition.
Yeah.
LA edition. Yeah. Usually it's just normal.
Yeah. It's usually like standard shit that everybody experienced, but we did 90s LA shit. All right, so off top in 90s. This is meant to be like rapid fire. Kobe or Shaq? Bigger fan of?
Kobe.
Okay. All right. Easy.
Marty, I'm sorry, Shaq, but that's an easy one.
I mean, okay. That's the first
Shaq
90s.
was dope, but I ain't gonna lie to you, it was Kobe. Yeah, for sure. Kobe was the one.
Mm-hmm.
You guys had such a fucking, like, they were such just champions back then. Like,
And especially when he left.
I was when Shaq left. Yeah, that's different.
Kobe been out here, I mean, all that time.
Yeah, and I moved down here the year he retired. And I remember when Kobe retired, I lived at the Met. Obviously, you lived there too.
Oh, yeah, you would have seen all the shit.
Oh my God, I could barely walk outside. There were so many fucking people.
You couldn't even drive.
Nothing, dude.
Yeah.
Nothing. So you lived there when, hold on, off topic. So you lived there when the Donald Trump fool was running for president. They started doing protests.
Yeah.
Remember the protest started in my parking lot. There was a time I had a meeting at the convention center and I couldn't drive and I couldn't walk because it was raining. Yeah. And I missed my whole meeting because there were so many protesters outside. They were outside your window too then.
Yeah, it was everywhere. Bro.
It was like ants.
I used to live by where they had that hibachi truck. Used to be a hibachi truck. Used to get on my fucking nerves.
I know exactly what truck you're talking about.
I mean, it was like 1 million people at this truck. Like before.
Damn, you live so close to me.
It was wild. I'm like, God damn. I tried that shit. It wasn't even that good.
I never tried it because I was like, no, there's no way it's that good. You have a restaurant by now.
No, they got one now.
So there it is. Never mind.
They pushed a little like taco little restaurant out the way, and they got a little thing across from LA Live. But
I know exactly what you're talking about. Right there next to like the new weed store that's in there now. You see that?
Or like it's like a smoke shop or something, right?
It's like
it might be a weed shop right there.
I think so. It's across the street from like the little restaurants, like Yard House.
Yeah,
and
LA Live.
Yeah, exactly.
Right where the car wash, it's a car wash on there right there.
Yeah, and the little parking lot right there. Yeah, exactly.
No shit. And I used to work right there at that hotel. That shit is wild.
Oh, the one that they always paint the back of?
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right. Yeah. Damn, you lived next door to where you worked?
Yeah, that's crazy. Because when I worked there, I didn't live there. But as I worked there, we moved there. So like, it was people mad because during the 30-minute break, I could go home. I used to.
Man.
Go right home. Go 30 minutes.
You went from 2-hour fucking bus ride to walking across the street.
To jaywalking. To jaywalking.
It's crazy, bro. Because that's where they did all the. They always paint the crazy shit, and I used to live at the fucking Met. This is a trip, man.
Yeah.
Damn, 2 different motherfuckers getting me smoking charges. All right, sorry. On to the next thing. You ready? Go for it, Marty.
Boys in the Hood or Menace?
Boys in the Hood.
I think it resonates more to me. Menace in the Society was so sad.
Yeah.
Oh, that
They were both pretty fucking sad.
Yeah, but
I just like Boys in the Hood more, I think. I don't know why. But Menace to Society was dope, though. It's a
good movie, man.
Yeah. Ice Cube or Ice T?
Of course, Ice Cube.
What?
I don't even think I can't even name like no songs of Ice-T like that.
Ice-T.
I know more of Ice-T as
a cop on TV.
As an actor, right?
As fighting victims and shit.
Cop.
Fighting for the victims.
Yeah, I mean, he made.
Now he's a cop on TV.
Yeah.
That's a pretty.
Yeah, he's a special victim unit.
That's exactly what he does.
It's wild.
Damn.
Yo,
I never really thought about that.
Oh, it's exactly what he does, bro.
In movies and shit, I know more of him like that than in music.
Oh, for sure. Leprechaun in the Hood.
I think of one name, I can name one song he did, 6 in the morning or some shit. 6.
Colors, Cop Killer. That's all I know. I feel bad. Maybe I should go back and listen to some more Ice-T because he's hard.
Yeah, I mean,
and those songs I know,
yeah.
fucking hard. But I was too young. I think I was too young for Ice-T to be like prevalent in my life.
I was already on Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, watching Friday and watching everything. Ice Cube was my childhood more.
Were you mainly on like West Coast shit growing up, or did you like?
Hell no. I listened more to Boosie, Webby.
Oh,
I was on
shit.
shit like that.
Oh,
I wasn't
no
really.
shit.
I was listening to Lil Wayne, Webby, Lil Boosie. That's when Mike Jones. That's like when he hit them 4 or 5 songs around that time. Plies. I wasn't even really listening to West Coast music like
deep
that.
Southern hip hop.
Wow, what the fuck?
Oh shit,
No, you
it's
good.
fun.
Damn, growing up where you grew up and you're not even listening to the music from that. That's
it wasn't
crazy.
really no music like that. I mean, it wasn't.
What,
at
I mean,
that
West
time.
Coast music?
Nah, I mean, it wasn't really none that I was listening to. I mean, it probably was like at.
It's
It
4
could
years
have been
younger,
like
yeah.
it could have been like what Dr. Dre with the Eminem and shit.
Yeah,
Gang
sorry.
Explosive and
You're born like 94, right?
no 93.
93.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess so. By the time you're really hitting music,
But
it's
I mean,
2000s.
I was listening to I was listening
Yeah.
to I listened to old music too. Still, like I was listening to Mobb Deep, some shit like Ice Cube, all the old West Side Connection, shit like that, bro. It wasn't really no.
Yeah, it's not on the radio anymore.
Or they
At
was
that
playing
point.
Tupac. Like my sisters and them, when they was growing up. I mean, when I was growing up, they listened to a lot of blues. Old ass blues music all day until they get drunk enough. Then the Tupac and the rap.
Did you consider yourself like a hip hop head though, growing up, or not so much? Like,
Yeah, bro. I used to recite like every song. Like I used to know. I could still do that shit. I mean, I used to listen to music a lot. Like I had every little iPhone to listen to that shit. I mean, every iPod when this shit started coming out. Yeah, I used to listen to music, bro. But I still choose Ice Cube over Ice-T.
Yeah, yeah. And you started thinking about Friday and shit. Like,
It's just childhood.
It ain't even
man.
Friday. It's the other shit too. I mean, he did Barbershop.
Yeah.
Damn, how do
He did
I
them
haven't
other
watched
kids.
Barbershop in a
He
minute.
did them other kids movies. I really didn't watch them.
I didn't watch them
watched
yet
like
either.
one of them maybe or something. Whatever that shit
Are
was
we
called.
there yet?
Yeah, shit like that. But
For me.
I mean, I take Ice Cube. But if you, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, just overall,
Yeah,
Ice
yeah.
Cube. But
Okay. Training Day, Pulp Fiction.
Training Day. Yeah, of course.
Tough one.
That is a tough one. The 2 good fucking movies right
But I
there,
gotta
Marty.
go with Training Day. Denzel now.
Yeah, he crushed it on that one.
Yeah. Do you think they nailed it in terms of just because, like, for me, growing up in New York, my whole concept of LA was through movies and music. I always knew I wanted to be out here. I grew up in the fucking tundra, 8-10 feet of snow. You know what I mean? So my mind was like out in LA, but all I had was music and movies and shit. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah. So anyway, do you feel like Training Day, like these movies that depicted the gangs and all this shit, was that like accurately well done?
Yeah, I mean, you
Training Day Mexican scene was fucking scary
you
accurate,
paying
bro.
rent somewhere, and you got people that feel like they control where you paying rent at. Not your house necessarily, but I mean, people standing outside, shit like that. Like the whole movie, yeah, that's the jungle too. Yeah,
Yeah. Raiders or Rams?
I don't even really. I would have to. I mean, I'm gonna have to go with, I guess, the Rams right now. Then
Because they're LA,
yeah, can't even.
But
do
we're talking 90s. They were both.
Oh well, '90s the Raiders.
Growing
then.
up.
Raiders.
Okay.
I forgot Raiders because I had Raider tennis shoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
As a kid?
Yeah.
Wait, tennis shoes like with the logo on?
Yeah, like from the website and shit, or from from Warehouse Shoe Sale.
WSS?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, I forgot about the fucking little Raider emblem on the. It was on the side, huh?
Yeah, I had the G unit shoes. I mean the
Reeboks?
Hurricanes. Yeah, I had
games?
those. Yeah, games.
Yeah. Damn,
I forgot about that.
Those were a short stint.
I'm still trying to look for LA Gears adult size so I can light up and shit when I walk. Those are hard. Do you remember those?
Yeah, man, I should have got my kids on.
Fuck, man. I need some.
All right, last one. You don't really think of these as LA movies, but they are. White Man Can't Jump or Rush Hour in the 90s.
Rush Hour.
Yeah, Rush Hour.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Hold on. When's the last time you guys watched Rush Hour?
Years ago.
I watched it about 3-4 days ago. Doesn't hold up as much as I
No
thought
shit.
it would.
What?
Yeah. Older.
Because I thought it was crazy or funny when I was, and then I watched. I'm like,
It was up there. Like
it's funny, but it's not like I was dying as a kid when Jackie Chan hits himself in the face. Like I was cracking up as a kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Rush Hour is dope. I watched
How many of them hit the movies though?
all three.
And how many of the white men? I mean, only one of them, right?
Rush Hour was such a big hit, though, man. That's why they had to do it. Too. Chris Tucker's he's just fucking the man. That's why. I don't know.
He just tweaked out and don't even want to do movies no more. That's
I don't know
crazy.
what he's doing right now.
Lost his damn mind.
I don't know what he's doing. I haven't heard of Chris Tucker in so long, and
Stopped all his money.
he can come back and do whatever he wanted right now.
I haven't even thought about it. Damn, I'm just trying to think, is he a stand-up or something?
Dude, his stand-up was funny as shit when he was a kid.
I think he said he don't smoke weed, so he don't want to be in Friday.
Yeah, he doesn't smoke weed anymore, so he's like,
probably
I don't
wanna
want
do
to
shit.
depict somebody that's a weed smoker. It's like, you're an actor. You also weren't
You're
a cop.
already him.
Yeah, you weren't a cop in Rush Hour either, motherfucker. Come on, man. Sorry, you're Detective Tucker. I love Chris Tucker. I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just saying.
It's because of your
what you
love.
want.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got more movies. I mean, I watched him in Money Talk.
Money Talks was funny with
Oh,
Charlie
yeah,
Sheen.
yeah.
That was a good
few
movie.
movies that he was in. Yeah, Chris Tucker.
That was a good fucking movie, man.
Damn. Well,
I miss him.
That concludes Who Are You in the 90s LA
This
edition.
is a good one, dude. I like that. That was a good segment.
Thank you.
90s edition. All right, man. Well, dude, we've been here an hour and a half.
Let's go. That was quick.
That was quick.
Super fucking
That was fast. Before we get out of here, can you tell me where can everybody find you at social media wise? I know your Instagram gets fucked like mine.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube. It's MILKTV, really. But
It's MILKTV.
Yeah, I'm Gilligan Slayer Milk on Instagram. But
Gilligan Slayer?
Yeah.
Why'd you pick that name?
I don't know. I'm the Gilligan Slayer.
Oh shit! You just picked
his
it.
Yeah, I'm the
title.
Gilligan Slayer.
Yeah.
I call it people the Gilligans, and I slay them. I mean, yeah.
Man, fuck it, you have your own thing. I don't know. That's dope. So just YouTube basically.
Yeah, I mean, I got that Instagram is Gilligan Slayer
Yeah.
Milk, but they be
But
tweaking on the
Do
Instagram.
you fuck with Twitter?
Nah.
Make it and just use it. Twitter and YouTube are a good combination together to grow.
Yeah.
Just letting you know now, people that fuck with Twitter heavy, fuck with YouTube heavy. I've noticed fan wise, and people that I just noticed the crossover. It's never as much Instagram. It's YouTube and Twitter. Just try it.
I'm gonna try to do the Instagram again, but I'm not really going. I'm gonna just post pictures, really. I mean,
Yeah.
Just build it like that. I'm not really going to post nothing crazy.
Twitter's uncensored. You can post clips of your shit, stuff like say you want to sell, like you have a merge or something. Instagram might take it down. Twitter will never take your shit down.
Yeah, Instagram be on like.
I post all my weed on Twitter, all my weed shit, all my crazy explicit like stuff that I'm not supposed to. Like I showed like 100 pounds on my fucking Twitter. Like it's fine. So you should do that. You know what I mean? Like it just for me to you as someone that does YouTube and Twitter, they help each other so much, man. So just fuck it. If you have one thing that doesn't get deleted, fuck you, Instagram. They play. I'm on my 27th account. They fucking play me.
Yeah, I got a lot of them going.
Isn't this so annoying, bro?
Yeah.
You had to get a new phone every time or change your IP address?
Yeah, no, I had to. I didn't even know what that was at first.
Me neither. I had to learn when I
how
got deleted.
Why it's doing that? But I had to. I think I had to use another phone to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then the iCloud.
It wouldn't let me do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't let me. Make
blocked
it. I'm
off of
like,
Instagram.
Whoa, this is wild.
Yeah, dude. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. So it's Milk TV on YouTube. Hopefully by the time this comes out, you hit that 100. That'd be sick. Apply for that plaque. It's gonna be so dope, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
I'm working on that shit.
Yeah, it's so
Working on
sick,
it.
dude. Congratulations
Appreciate you
on
for
that.
having me here, both
Yeah,
of y'all.
for sure, man. Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you. Marty, anything else?
This was great, man. I've been looking forward to this episode.
Yeah, episode,
Thank you
man.
for
Thank you
coming.
so much for coming. Thank you for being here.
Off top, bro.
Thank you, guys. All right, guys, this has been the Dope as Usual. I'm high as hell for
Yeah,
some
man.
reason.
You've been fucking puffing. Yeah.
I think it was that last joint, that Zope I smoked. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. This has been the Dope as Usual podcast. I'm Dope as Yo. This is Marty O'Neill. And from It's Milk TV, have a dope ass day. Yeah. Ooh, that last purple, we got me high.